Let me show you one of the most controversial elements of Era of Chaos. I'm not a big fan of this, but we still need to go through it. Not because of the VIP element, because obviously you get faster resource collection with, let's say, VIP 3, for example. No. The reason why I'm not a big fan of this feature is that it's so random that it's literally unmanageable. I'm talking about the Lucky Snatch. Now you can see that I've done it once. You get this Lucky Snatch for 4 days, I think. There is a countdown timer on the bottom left, remaining event time. And the idea is that you have 1 spin at a time. Just 1 spin. And every single day you go here, you do your 1 spin, you get some reward, and that's it, goodbye. But afterwards, you will need to collect some heroes as well. And I'll show you that my hero collection is not that good. So I have mostly free-to-play heroes, you see. Most of these heroes, in fact all of these heroes are free-to-play heroes. Now, theoretically every single hero is free-to-play. Including this one, I got it in an event. That's one of the best heroes that I have right now. In terms of power. But, for example, for my castle formation, Hero Adela is quite good. They call these Generation 2 pay-to-win heroes. But actually these heroes can be acquired as free-to-play. And I'll show you how. Once I had an event, you can take a sneak peek into my inventory. You see, I'm hoarding quite a lot of things. And once I had an event where I got a light hero token chest. I can get up to 20 heroes, and I'll show you if I take one. I can get Roland, Kilgore, Sandro, and so on. Quite a few of these. So if I got any of these heroes, I would be able to collect them. Unfortunately, Adair is not one of them. Unfortunately, Adair is not here. So this elite hero is not there. However, I also have a 2nd generation hero token selection chest. And if you check this out, Adela, or Adele, or whatever her name is right here. I can get up to 13 of her tokens. Up to 13 in total. Now, this is good news and bad news at the same time. Because what this means is that I have to take another 17 Adelas right here. And the number of chances I have to make it worth is 100. So out of 100, to take 17 of these tokens, I think it's close to a hopeless adventure. But I'm still inclined to do it. And that's a big problem, because you're not gonna have Adela every single week, showing up every single week. It's not gonna happen. And I have a big dilemma to make with this account. Just look at my diamond count. I could easily get 56,000 diamonds by the time next week the Oracle Covenant event came. And you're gonna face this decision as well. In fact, I could buy a Light Dragon, which is missing from my formation as a damage taker. Just saying, this main formation, you see, it has its drawbacks. So I have a Battle Angel, in fact 4-star, I 4-starred it because of the reason that this Wyvern is 6 stars. I have a Judicator, not a big deal. I have an Angel, I have a Paladin, which are just SSR units. But you see, even this Orc made it to my top 8. I would love to get a simple Light Dragon to take a lot more damage than currently. But now I can decide whether to go for this next week and miss out on the Adela event and not collect these tokens, or do the Adela event, take a shot at getting really lucky to get the 17 puzzle pieces, and then miss out on the event next week. That's the dilemma to make, and you're gonna have this issue as well. Why do you get these dilemmas so often? Because then you're incentivized to click on this plus and go into the VIP system and top up, obviously. But we set our rules ourselves. We said no investment in this account ever. So I have to take a decision, and I'm gonna go with the Adela token. Why am I doing this? Not because of Adela. I couldn't care less if I get her or not. Actually, I'm caring about it, but it's not a make or break thing. What's important is that you're gonna get this orange Holy Emblem selection pack. And this is really missing, because if you check out my formation again, or actually not formation, but rather the units themselves, and you check out my Wyvern, for example, and emblems, I would like to have 6 orange Path of Assassins right here. If you check my Battle Angel, I would love to have something better than this. 6 items, maybe even +1, all orange. Could be Gears of Time, could be Successors, Legal Principles, could be the Tarnums. You know, Tarnum, where is a Tarnum item? It's not easy to locate this, but I'm gonna find one most likely, because, oh no, actually I don't even have one. Anyway, you could see it in the store, maybe no, you cannot even see it in the store. Amazing. Maybe I still have one somewhere. Because I remember, yeah, these ones, you see. These are the Tarnums, whatever. The idea is that damage reduction helps a lot with defensive units. That's one of the options. You have many other options too. So collecting these helps, because if you go here, then you're gonna get this orange thing. And look at this, 5, you get 500 soul stones, not a big deal. 20, you get something you're gonna most likely trade for soul stones sooner or later. 50, 3500 soul stones, not a big deal. 100, an orange emblem, it doesn't hurt. What is the dollar value of this? I can give you like a approximation, $2, $3, $4. Good question. If you check the events, here is the special tab, and there is this weekly Holy Emblem card. You get 1 Holy Emblem, and it's even random, you cannot even select it if I remember well. And you're gonna get something orange if I'm not mistaken, plus 7 times 200 equals 1400 soul stones. What does this mean? It's like 3 to 4 euros in total, this thing. But given you can select it, maybe the value is like 5, 6, 7 euros. I don't know. You can also check it from another perspective. So it's good to know the economy. You can check it from another perspective. You go to any unit, you go to the emblem store. I could have gone to the emblem store a lot easier as well. You go to the store and you check out what happens if you get an orange item, and it's 20% discount for 1,600. This means the absolute minimum you have to pay is 1,400 diamonds. And for $11, you get 6,600 diamonds with, I'll show you what soon. 6,600 with this top-up bonus right here. 6,680, and that's the value. Plus some other things, so maybe this value is worth $10, and the opportunity to purchase stuff from the store for diamonds is worth a bit more. But let's suppose this is the value of $10. And like 1,400 times 4 is 5,600 diamonds, so approximately 4.5 times. So if you divide 10 by 4.5, maybe 5, then it's let's say $2, $2 to $3. That's the absolute discounted value that you get at the top. What does this mean? It means 2 things. 1, if you have enough diamonds and you can take your favorite hero from less than all the 100 spins, then go ahead, go to the next diamonds, that next chest that is close enough, and just say goodbye. it's not necessarily worth going for this emblem at all cost. Or if you've done your 100 and you're missing just a few tokens, maybe it's worth continuing. Just maybe. And with all this information, and also checking all the options like Melody, Adela is gonna be the one I'm gonna pursue. So with all this out of the box, let's get started. I know that you've been waiting for this. So we're gonna do it 5 at a time because it's cheaper. 998 versus 228 times 5, which is 1140. You know, you multiply this by 10 and divide it by 2. That's how. So we're gonna do this. Very unlucky pick. Horrible pick. 5 more. At least we got an emblem. That's what we were looking for. And, you know, 200 diamonds and you get back 77, that's not an amazing deal. But at least you get something back. Okay, horrible pick. We've been really unlucky so far. And this can happen. You know, I only got my first token the 4th try. And remember, we need 17 to pick the hero. And here, orange selection pack, we're owning 2. That's good news. 5th one. And by the way, when should we do this? Do it on the first day straight away. To gain a competitive advantage. That's the idea. So that's the 6th one. 7th. 8th. I can already see that we're gonna get quite a lot of soul stones. That's an advantage. And we're gonna get quite a lot of Path of an Assassin emblem for the Wyvern and some other units that could really benefit from it. Yeah, horrible. I cannot say much to this. But now, you know, luck evens out at infinity. But infinity is quite far. I'm not that satisfied with it. Now we have 4 emblems. This is better than nothing. Let's see our rewards. 500. Price of loyalty, big deal. 3,500. It's something. So I have 10 more. Yeah, good to see we're collecting more Adelas. Okay, so we're at 60 right now. I would like to show you something, and maybe you will really not like this. But I would recommend going for 85 in total. 85. And after that, just ensure that you can collect the spending of 880 diamonds in total. Because this gives you 30 essence. And given that I'm collecting something from the astrologer, not astrologer, from the marketplace, it's important to get 1800 essences. Because then you just need to wait for the proper component. Whether you're collecting Armageddon's Blade, Sword of Frost, whatever else. And to get this like 30 at a time, it pays off. I might still go for 100 because I know that I'm gonna over-invest in this. I go above 100, it's not a big deal. Most important thing is to take a competitive advantage because I'm at a big disadvantage at the moment. When it comes to emblems. I'll show you why. And that's why it pays off. So this unit has first of all a Generation 2 hero. Very strong one. Although skills could be better, but they are not bad. And if you check, for example, the Wyvern, we all have this unit. Look at this. I don't even know what level it is. Maybe it's just level 1. Maybe it's more than level 1. But this is what I'm looking for too. So this is well played. So I'm gonna go all the way to 100 so that you see how many of this we get. You can also read what's going on. Our luck keeps on increasing. But you see, even though we are supposed to be lucky, we're not that lucky. I would love to see the percentages. how many of these we're getting, how many heroes we're getting. I'm not seeing this. So yeah, we got really unlucky now. And we have now quite a lot. We need 100 to get this emblem. Not a big priority. And in the meantime, you can see that we get these hot stones. And I got one. And if you collect 2, then you can take one of these emblems. Everlasting Secret is not bad. It's needed for example, Sister that we don't have yet. One day I'm gonna get a Sister too. It's like a Judicator but stronger. So you see, you can get lucky with this as well. Now, moving on. Yeah. Not ideal at all. And you see, this can happen to you as well. And that's what I really dislike in this game. Why do we need this? What's the point? I mean, some people accuse the game of gambling. Now, this is... I know the legal definition of gambling, at least in the European Union. And this doesn't count as gambling. That's something I know. But at the same time, this is a pure chance-based game. Okay, I got 7 of this. I need 10 more. Can I cover it from 27k diamonds? Possibly. I need to have at least the same amount of luck. Not this luck, but like real luck to get it. But it might happen that I spend all my diamonds and I get nothing. Why do we need this? There are so many better ways of getting these units. For example, do something with, you know, this map. Maybe some... I would even understand if there was some treasure map or something, some mission, and there we could get Hero Adelas or something. Maybe even once a week. But not a boring chance-based game. There is really nothing to this, other than make sure you buy the discount, and it doesn't really hurt if you sweeten the pot by getting these like few extra things. But I don't even need this price of loyalty that much. Do I need this? Good question. Maybe for an angel. Maybe I could see an angel have a price of loyalty. But I'm really going for Adela, and I'm going for the orange tokens. And that's all. That's all I need. Nothing else. So, given that I went all the way to 100, not to 85, I'm gonna invest 1,000 diamonds tomorrow, 1,000 diamonds a day after, 1,000 diamonds a day after, and then we'll see if I go for the 17 units, because I have 13, and you can see that we already own 7. So it's not a 20,000 diamond investment at all. It's more than 20,000. But given that if I don't get this hero now, I can wave goodbye to this hero for at least 10 weeks, 2.5 months. Can I afford it? Possibly. But now, can I do anything else with these diamonds in a reasonable amount of time? I need at least 1 month, if not more, to get to the Covenant store. So I might as well just commit to getting Adela, and if I fail, I fail. Big deal. Maybe there are gonna be events. So this is the tough life of a VIP Zero account, obviously. You have a bit less choices, and you're up for mercy. Why am I doing this video now and not 2 weeks ago, not 4 weeks ago? Simply because none of these heroes were interesting to me. At all. And now at least I got Hero Adela. Yeah, amazing. And I need 17 pieces. I got 7 in 100 tries. It's 7%. You can calculate the rest. Maybe for you it's 10%, maybe it's 5%, maybe it's 6%. Who knows? And you can get the emblems. So what I'm gonna do off screen is I'm gonna get a lot of paths of assassin, and I'll level up my wyvern big time, and that's gonna be a huge advantage.